You know?
Getting there, right?
You got the stick on rudder in this airplane. You got it in any airplane here on the field.
I'm getting it, right?
Even the Boeing Stearman. You can go ahead and start a Boeing Stearman right now. If you know the speeds, you know how to fly it.
All right, so we got the carb heat off and we got the trim set for takeoff.
After landing check complete, Cap.
Okay.
So landing number 4 is not as good as 3, but it was pretty damn close.
Okay. What do you see that I could improve on 4?
Improve on 4?
Yeah, the last
coordination.
This one. Coordination?
Coordination.
Okay.
And you'll see on the tape how the aircraft is skidding and then slipping. As you're turning, you didn't add
I didn't add the rudder.
the sufficient rudder yet.
Okay.
You'll see it. But it's really not noticeable. That's why I'm calling it almost as good. Because it wasn't really bad. It was a good
Yeah, you know what I was doing?
and everything was good.
I'm so conscious of this now, you know?
No. Keep an eye.
Yeah,
Keep that ball.
Keep the scan going.
Yeah, just you'll get it. You'll get it. Somebody's watching us. Ready, Cap? Yes, sir. Looks like somebody's coming in. Off center line. Very nice. Step a little bit more on the right rudder. Just a tiny bit. There you go. That's it. The sun is like almost up there now. I wonder today when the sun was down if we're going to have this blurry, remember, like if the whole thing's white. I really doubt it.
I have it set at -2 on the exposure, so I don't know. Like I said, we're experimenting.
Yep. Dark. Huh? Well, it just turned out to be a little bit dark. I think because of there was no flash, maybe. Fishing boats? What do you think these boats are? Like
ferries.
Ferries? Oh, going to
Fire Island.
Fire Island. There you go. There we go. though. People actually go from the island to work.
That's the only way to get, yeah, that's the only way to get.
It's too much of a drive. It's just
You
like...
can't get there.
Oh, there's no driving there. Only
ferries.
boats. Only boats.
Yep.
That's pretty interesting. So, Fire Island is basically an island?
Yeah.
There's no bridges, Captree Bridge, nothing? It's
No,
nothing.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You might see it on the sectional.
It says Fire Island National Seashore. That's what it says.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Bayport traffic, Luscombe traffic, half a mile south of the marina, for right traffic, 1884.
Perfect. Does the camera have microphone or whatever we talk?
Whatever we have wired in.
So if we don't have a headset with microphones, you're not going to hear anything. It's just going to be quiet.
Right, aviation camera.
Got it. So this camera is only visual
For what we're doing.
and input from headset.
Yeah, only for what we're doing.
Got it.
Bayport traffic. Luscombe traffic is over the river, for right traffic, 18 Bayport.
Landing number 5. See, when you're coming up higher, there's a much better view of the runway. I can see quite a bit of consistency, you know, you kind of get the feel for the airplane. You're reading what the airplane wants to do.
And that's good, right?
That's an excellent thing.
Yep. I always shot it a little bit than I wanted to. But you know, that time I was working on my coordination, and you know, I get it.
Just a touch. After landing checklist, carburetor heat is off, and
You know another thing I'm learning to do today?
trim for takeoff. Yes, sir.
Is I'm learning how to, you know, like if the ball is to the right and I need like right rudder, left aerial on to straighten the plane out. I've been doing that a little bit on the climb out.
By looking outside or looking on the turn slip?
By looking outside. I can feel it's...
That's a professional pilot. When you block this instrument and you coordinated every turn by just looking outside and seeing how the airplane skids and turns.
I've been watching the instrument for the ball, but I've been doing the aerial on by eye.
Very good.
You know?
Eyeball it by looking at the nose.
Right. You can see it's a little low on the left-hand side, so or right-hand side, so I give it a little like this, you know?
Yep. I'll show you after takeoff. I'll show you. I'll demonstrate by looking outside without looking here. You tell me, where's the bowl, right or left? Left or right? You'll see how the nose is moving and pitching and yawing, you know?
Yeah, the Dutch roll, right, where you keep the nose of the aircraft on the, you know, on the straight.
Yep.
And then you roll with the aerial lines and you use opposite rudder to keep it straight, right?
That's right.
I was reading about that the other day.
That's right.
They say it's a very good coordination exercise.
Absolutely. Look at the flag. Winds are calm. Beautiful.
We got the flaps for takeoff? I mean, the trim for takeoff?
Trims for takeoff. Carburetor heat was off. Now you put it on, so you're ready to go. I just have to make a radio call.
Bayport traffic, Luscombe traffic, takeoff 18, Bayport.
This is beautiful. Right on center line. This is perfect. A little bit too much nose down. Get that nose back up. Just a touch. That's your pitch right there. Hold that pitch. That's a pitch attitude right there. Alright, she wants to go up. Get her up. 72 miles an hour. Right rudder.
Safe distance, carburetor heat off. Climbing at VY 72. Due south.
Yep, straight out. That's it. That's the procedure. Yeah, I put two compasses because when I put my GPS here for the HSI,
It blocks it, yeah.
So I got this one. There's not much room here, you know, to put a Garmin 430 or it's, you know, it's tight.
Yeah.
It's a very narrow airplane, but the fact that it's narrow makes it such a high performance airplane. For the horsepower.
Yeah, especially for the spinning.
65 horsepower. Look, you're doing 100 miles an hour from 65. Show me another airplane that will do 65 horsepower, 100 miles an hour cruise. No, has none. At J3 Crub, it's 85. Tailorcraft, maybe 80. There's another 65 horsepower bird that's called Iranka Champ.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get 85 to 90 miles an hour with a 65 horsepower. My controls?
Your controls.
Look outside the nose here, okay? Tell me what the nose is doing now.
It's going up.
Yeah, other than going up.
Huh?
Are we flying straight?
No.
What do we need, left rudder or right rudder?
I feel my left rudder. I feel my left foot.
Very nice. All right.
I'm going to look out the window so I don't see.
No, look straight out.
Okay.
Look straight out the horizon, okay?
Right.
You can see the nose if it's slipping or skidding, okay? I'm going to make a turn, but I'm not going to add enough rudder. Okay, I'm turning now with no rudder. What's the airplane doing? It's turning, but what's it doing?
It's sliding to the inside.
Yeah, skidding. Skidding. We need right rudder. There you go. That's a turn. Let's do it again. This time, I'm going to do a perfect coordinated flight. All right? I'm putting the stick right. I'm adding right rudder as necessary. Look at the nose now.
Yep.
Isn't it turning beautifully?
Yeah, it just goes right with everything.
Right.
No, you don't see no motion.
That's right.
You don't see no urine.
And you can look straight outside the nose of the aircraft and you can predict, am I coordinated or not? Just by looking out. Your controls.
My controls.
All right, let's go for number 6. I think you can easily become an instructor with your you see what's happening, the fact that you're taking your time and not rushing, like a lot of students, no, I want to get my private as soon as possible. You actually want to learn how to fly.
Yeah.
You don't want to just get your license and go out there and kill yourself. You want to learn how to fly properly. You want to get the inside outside of aviation. And what you're doing by taking your time, you're becoming an excellent aviator, okay? Just because you want to learn the inside out. You want to read, you want to sit home and do your homework, know everything about instrument flying, know how to fly tail draggers, coordinated flight. You want to really, really become a great pilot. And I can tell you this, you will become a great pilot. You can go to any of those Rohans, Danny Wiseman's, you know, my boss, you know, any of those instructor out there is in Republic.
Driving EasyJet 624, so takes next out. Just part of that runway 28 is departing the area westbound East Hampton.
And say, hey, let's see if you know how to fly. They'll sit here on the left seat, you'll sit on the right side, you're going to give them a tailwind endorsement or whatever, and you got to sit here on the right and laugh. And you got to tell yourself, I was trained right.
Oh,
I was really, really got the inside out of how to fly.
I realized that.
East Hampton traffic. Helicopter 431 Hotel Foxtrot is
Lower the volume a little bit. That's a different airport.
I realized that I'm being trained well, and I'll try to go all the way to instructor, but to be your assistant, you know, when you just get too busy or when you're down home in Florida and everything like that.
It's an honor.
Yeah.
Good, very good.
Yeah,
very
absolutely. Good. For you to turn around and say that to me is like, you know.
This was not available before 2006. Lately, the FAA was less strict with becoming instructors, and they're letting pilots with as low as 150 hours become sport pilot instructors.
Stupid.
It's just the way it is.
It's stupid in my opinion.
But, you know, maybe, you know, they wanted to make flying more affordable. You know, these small airplanes are not as dangerous as a Skyhawk full of 40 gallons of fuel, and they feel like we can... I'll make a radio call.
Luscombe traffic, turning final runway 18,
I think it's nice to give the option. I mean, you don't have to take it, but, you know, they let you have the option.
Coming from you means the world to me. And I mean that with all my heart. I'll say it in front of anybody, anywhere, anytime. How's that, my friend?
It was good, but you can tell that you came in a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we're basically on the departure end. You basically floated halfway down the runway.
Yeah, well,
so a little bit faster, but it's fine. It was a good, safe landing. There's nothing wrong with that landing. Everything is good.
But you know what I wanted to do? I didn't want to rush it and push it down.
Oh, okay. You just want to...
I didn't want to bounce it down. I knew we could stop.
So maybe you were just a little bit too fast.
I didn't throttle throttle back on
Early
time.
enough.
Right.
Okay, that's what it was.
But I wasn't panicking. I knew I would make it.
Yep.
But that means the world to me, coming from you.
Very good.
I do whatever. You're going to train me all the way to wherever we're taking it. You know, so.
No, I just noticed that you have this. You really enjoy yourself going out there once a week and, you know, flying. It's like it's becoming a passion.
Yep.
You know.
And the things about it too is that I keep myself studying and busy during the week because I can't wait to get out there.
Can't wait to get out there on the weekend or that once a week.
Right.
You do. Now, imagine that if you become an instructor and you sit here on the right seat and you have somebody else that you're transferring the learning to. Now, it's not that you're not paying for it. You're going out there once a week like me. You're actually getting paid for it.
Right.
So it's like a little, you know, part-time gig, and you're having a blast at the same time. It's great.
It's like a win-win situation.
Absolutely. 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 And I can definitely see, I told that to Shelley too. I said, I can definitely see a time where I'm down in Florida, and I have an airplane here ready to go, and somebody wants to go fly. Somebody's coming in for land. No, that looks like a big 7.3, isn't it?
It's a 737.
Yeah, it looks like a 7.3.
Southwest. Looks like.
Yep. I can definitely see an opportunity for, you know, if you're comfortable with that airplane and you're qualified, to definitely like take somebody up for, you know, for a lesson.
When you fly, like when you took this out of harm's way from the storm and everything, do you fly to the left seat or the right seat?
Left seat.
So you have no problem whatsoever switching back and forth.
And that's the advantage of becoming an instructor. You're very comfortable flying from both seats when you become an instructor. And that's why you're a better pilot. You're a better pilot.
Because of it. Different side pictures.
Because of that, absolutely. Just made your radio call. Everything's looking good. Instruments are checked. Before takeoff, check complete. You can take her up.
Step traffic up through 1 Hotel Foxtrot. Right base to final 28 out of 1,000 feet eastbound.
What happened on this one, you kind of rotate prematurely with not enough airspeed, and she kind of sunk down.
Sunk down a little bit, yeah. I see.
So what I recommend is, as the tail come up,
Hampton traffic, Gulfstream 928 Golf Charlie.
keep the same pitch attitude when the tail is up from the ground about 4 or 5 inches, and keep it there. And you can look outside, looking out the window, maintain your pitch attitude. Just hold that pitch. As you're holding that pitch, the airplane's going to accelerate and just come off by itself.
I see the trees, I got a little nervous.
No, it's fine. And then it will just come off by itself. You want to stay at ground effect by applying forward stick pressure.
Right.
And stay in ground effect. Accelerate to 72 and off you go.
We're gonna come up, we're gonna flatten out, then we're gonna woo.
Why do we do that? In ground effect, we're experiencing more lift.
Right.
And we're taking full advantage of that.
Got a little nervous because of the trees. Got a little closer this time. Last time, I said, wow, I could go forever. These trees are far away. This time, they're a little closer.
Yep.
It's all experience.
Yep. I'll show you a takeoff now. After you land this, I'll show you a takeoff where you take full advantage of ground effect, and you'll see how far from the trees we will be.
Okay.
7.
East Hampton traffic, Gulfstream 10 mile final, runway 10 East Hampton.
We've been up there for about 1 hour and 20 minutes. So it's kind of up to you.
We can make this the last one if you want.
We can do the last one. We can do another one. We can do 8. We can do 10. I don't care. It's like, I think you're. You know what? Let's do one more landing, and I want to show you a perfect takeoff.
And I'll do that.
And then we'll do the last landing. They'll put you 8 landings today.
Okay.
Which is very good. You'll have about 20 some landing,
right.
Yeah, which is really nice.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, the fact that you're going out there to the airport and doing only landings makes you a much better pilot on this airplane. Like when I flew with Joe, all we did is 8 landings and 20 hours of cross-country time. So most of the flight was cruise, navigation, radio procedures.
Yeah.
You go out there for an hour and a half, do 8 takeoffs and landings, your landing skills on this airplane are 10 times better than somebody that's got just cruise flight,
Yeah. That's why I depend on you're taking me through it all. You say I do.
Yep.
That's no two ways about it.
Yep.
That's the only way to learn.
East Hampton traffic, Gulfstream 5 mile final, runway 10 East Hampton.
Miller Airport, Cessna Lima Papa, downwind runway 24.
We still got camera?
Oh yeah, she's on. Yeah, we're only an hour and 20. This is good for 2 hours, right? At 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Or
8 times 16, 128. So
128 minutes. All right, we're good.
Bayport traffic, Luscombe traffic, on the right traffic, 18 Bayport.
Miller Airport, Cessna Lima Papa, turn to downwind, final runway 24. Miller. Bayport traffic, Luscombe traffic, right base, runway 18 Bayport.
nice. Just a tendency to land on the left-hand
Yeah.
side again, but you can correct for that with more practice.
Yep.
You're landing safe. You just let's call it. We need to polish it.
Yeah.
Just a little
It's
bit.
I know what it is. It's my base to final is not on the right.
Just polishing up a little bit. That's it.
My base to final is not on the right.
Yep.
But I'm getting the sight picture on the flare and the attitude and everything, and I'm just holding it. I'm not doing anything. I got the throttle at 0.
You're definitely getting the hang of it.
I'm just holding the pitch attitude, and when she wants to come down, she shall.
Yep, definitely getting the hang of it. All right, you
Want to
did
set that
the
trim to
carburetor
0?
heat, and I'll get the trim to 0. You'll take us all the way to the departure end. I'll make a radio call, and then I'll show you a perfect takeoff on this airplane.
Okay.
Normal. Yep. We'll do short field and soft field when you get a little more advanced.
Okay.
You know, the soft field on this is basically the same as in the Piper when you're coming in for landing. You want to kiss the ground. Imagine it's tall grass, mud, snow, slush.
Right.
You don't want the main gear to dig in and flip the airplane over. So you want to come in with the correct pitch attitude and kiss the ground, basically. Nice and smooth touchdown.
Right, but see, since I'm getting used to landing this, I keep the same in the Piper, the same attitude in the Piper, and land on the mains, and I can land with keep the nose wheel off the ground.
Yep. Alright, when you're ready, I'll take over.
Your controls.
Okay, my controls, trims for takeoff, 4 takeoff checklist, carburetor heat is coming on, and trims for takeoff, wind is calm, right traffic pattern 18. Little bit of a bump, ready?
Yep.
There you go. I'm going to stay on the left side here, and I'm going to keep it rolling without using my brakes at all. This will be the proper way. Alright. A little bit of throttle. Coming up on my center line. Stick forward. Full throttle. Looking straight outside. The tail's going to come up. As the tail's coming up, I'm maintaining my coordinated directional control and holding the same pitch attitude on center line. Now I'm just waiting. Okay, the airplane wants to come out of ground effect. It's going to come up. I'm going to keep it there in ground effect. Accelerate to 72. 72, bring it up. Right rudder, maintain coordinated flight. And hold 72 on the climb out.
Beautiful. See, I use the throttle to get around the turn because I'm a little afraid to go around in one shot.
You'll get comfortable.
So I fishtail.
Safe altitude, carburetor heat is coming off.
Safe altitude school.
Yeah. Case of an engine failure. Make a right turn, land right there in the open spot. You ready?
Yep.
Put a bit of trim. The nose is still a little bit heavy. I'll get that trim in there, and I'll let you have it. But look on the tape. This is a perfect takeoff. What I did right now, center line, ground effect, 72 VY climb, just like that. How far were the trees on this one? Oh. You weren't nervous at all, right? That's your controls.
My controls. No.
You're basically taking full advantage of the ground effect to get you up
give
there.
you the speed, right?
Of course, of course.
Yep.
All right, last landing, number 8. Yeah, if this turns out to be pretty good when the camera is like that, we'll just keep it on the windscreen.
Yeah.
Even on the Piper, you know, just keep it on the
we gotta check it out and see what happens.
Yep. We haven't done this on the Piper ever.
Windscreen?
Yeah, windscreen.
One time.
Oh, only one. How was it?
It was good because we got the GPS on it.
There we go. Was it in the center, just like that, up on the center, or was more like on the
It
bottom?
was from behind us. Oh no, we never did it on the windshield.
Ever on the Piper like this?
Wait a minute.
I think
No, you know what we did? Over here.
Oh, yeah, from the left side. Yeah, yeah.
side. My window, the first time, one of the first times we used it. Yeah, watch that. I got a little, talking to you, I forgot where we were.
No problem. People actually live there, or just summertime?
Summertime.
Only summer. This wintertime, it's dead.
I'm not sure. I'm not a big beach person, so I don't pay much attention to it. And Fire Island is like...
Yeah, I heard there's going to be a good surfing competition in Long Beach.
Long
Have you heard
Beach,
of it?
yeah.
Like the next couple of weeks.
This weekend.
Yeah, no, the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
September 1st till the 15th.
Yeah, they're going to have over 100,000 people.
It's going to be crazy busy. Supposed to have some nice swell coming, I guess. That's what they're waiting for.
I don't know.
Because you need